Actually, let's get other pug check in here. T. Okay, so if I do the cool thing, I think I have cd pug check. Literally everything. Why is everything changing? It's so bad. Help. Did I install? Okay. I should do a thing. That's one thing I forgot to do too. Let me code. And where's my... Give me a second. Okay, do I have a .env? Am I using .env for this? Oh, hell. So if I npm start this, this was going to laugh at me, right? npm, or what is it? What is my... What's my package JSON? That's all my that stuff. Server. Yeah, processing env. So I grabbed the environment variable stuff, so that's fine. But what's my package JSON? Is it start? Yeah, that's it. npm start. Localhost 8000. Pug check works in theory. Theoretically, site can't be reached. Connection refused. Feels good. Oh, 8080. That's why. 8080. Hey, pug check. And all of its bad glory. Okay, cool. So that won't work because I don't have things. I don't have... let me grab my terminal. Plop it over. And remember what my stuff does. There's BlizzKey and how do I set invite? Auto set variables. Okay, that's how. Okay, let me do a thing real quick. dev.battle.net. Let me get my key and do the thing. I should have this before. It's probably fine. My account. Boom. Then if I do... Okay, cool. And then, 1 second. Let me swap over to Pretzel. I'm not a fan of you right now. There we go, much better. Where's my key? Settings, 1 second. I don't want to reveal keys, so let's go with WCL underscore key equals there. So in theory, this should work now, right? So I should be able to go boombox, proud more. And find the character. What about Crames on Terrellian? Am I just getting bad? Okay, let's shut that one down. Let's do this. Okay, what am I getting? I'm getting a thing. Of course, my key's in here. Hey, XSRF token. Can't read property average item level of undefined. That's not fun. A 403. Developer inactive. Why am I inactive? Can I get that key again? Like, is that a thing I can just like, hey, can I activate this? Applications. Let me try this again. Crames on Terrellian. Let's see. I'm programming a tool for Warcraft, but Blizzard key inactive. API key inactive. How do I do this? What up, Norm? How you doing, dude? Interesting. My key's inactive. Okay, so it is BattleNet using OAuth as well. So what this is, and I'll show because I want to design a new version of it essentially to make it a little better. I have so much shit open right now, it's ridiculous. Okay, so that's the thing. I gotta get rid of some of this shit, but there's gonna be a million things open when I, Okay, so... where's my BattleNet? Let me try this one. Hold on, where's this? Give me a second. Let's try it again. Crames on Terrellian. What's it saying this time? Inactive as well. Developer inactive. So how do I stop being active? Okay, so let's go here. Blizzard API developer inactive. What does this do? I probably just need a new key. So let's get a new key. Can I just create a new key? Okay, no. I'm gonna call this pugcheck. Pugcheck.com. Simple and clean way to... what is this? This is a simple and clean way. What does my package JSON say? My package JSON says simple character progression lookup tool for raid leaders and recruitment officers in World of Warcraft guilds and raid teams. Done. World of Warcraft issue, basic plan, terms of service, register. Not HYYP. Jesus. Okay, let's do this again. NPM start. Where is my stuff? All right, let's get out of here for a second, just in case. And let's pull my shit back up. Jesus Christ. I'm having all sorts of bullshit going on that I pug check. Let's try this again. It won't work. Server cannot be found. It just says developer inactive. Well, that's incredibly rude. Incredibly rude. Where's my chat? There it is. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why I'm inactive. I'm a little mad now, actually. I was gonna work on this and relaunch it, but apparently Blizzard's like, nah, bro. Let's see. XML RPC API. Where am I? Where is it? Here? Oh my gosh, it says for help. Well, I was gonna design and do pug check things, but apparently I can't do BattleNet API key things. So that's cool. But I was gonna redesign this and do it. I gotta figure this out. But I could do a little bit of a design thing and do, and I was gonna work on it with motivations for wanting to move. 20% a feeling of greater independence, 80% better internet connection. Yeah, hey man. Move. Fucking move. Do it. I'm a little mad. I'm a little angry right now. A little mad. Okay. So let's go to my Trello. Let's go to my ideas, which is all sorts of shenanigans. This is all my shenanigans. I could speak about Give Camp. I think I want to do that soon. So there's this one which is I don't have a need for it right now. It's a quote. I kind of want to design. Man, now I'm mad. So I've had this networking notes app idea in my head for the longest time, and it's so simple, but you have people's information and then a little blurb about them, and then you can search based on it. That's it. I met you at this event. We talked about this thing. Here's Twitter, email, LinkedIn. Oh, but it's a quick little bloop, bloop, bloop. It's kind of meant for phone, but it can be used in web, right? Like, I would build it in web. I think it'd be kind of interesting for like I mean, it could be a thing. But I know there's a bunch of stuff, but it's literally just a networking app because it's so focused. Like, there was a bunch of people that I met that I just forgot what they did and who they were from things. Hey, yeah, no, you're good. You're good. So then I have a Formula 1 API that I wanted to fuck with, but I'm not so sure about that right now. And there's a budget that snowball thing. I was working on like a bill thing. I was working on like a bill, like did you pay your bills this month app. So did I even tweet that I was going live? Yeah, I didn't. What the fuck? What did I do? I didn't even tweet that I went live. Well, I mean, not that it matters, but I mean, I can work on my bills application again, I guess. I'm actually a little mad that this is not working, so that's dumb. That's dumb. I don't think they changed their shit, but that's probably fine. Refresh though. All right, so right, so let's get rid of that for now because I'm not gonna do that. So what are my projects that I have? So I have a bunch of just dumb projects that you probably can't read because this is literally the worst font coloring, and I need to work on that. And I don't understand why it does this. This is fucking stupid. I could work on some design stuff, and then I also could learn. So I have like my state practice, but I already fucked with that. Personal sites, whatever. I don't know why I have a PHP folder in here. That's just weird. I have 3 different pug checks because reasons. I could probably get rid of some of these actually. I was working on my build tracker, so let's work on the build tracker. I kind of want to do that with a quick login and a quick little blah. Yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of app ideas. It's just like what I want to do. But oh yeah. That's right. I do have that Discord notification. I could work on my bills one. I want to actually work on a login with it. So check this out. So here's what we're doing. We're gonna go bill tracker. That should be a repo. So I'm gonna git pull from the origin, right? Yeah, you good? Oh, I don't have an origin. Git remote. Do I have a remote? Git pull GitHub. I normally call it origin for some reason. So I'm just kind of used to that. Oh, okay. Let's go from master. Okay, cool. So that's a thing. So code, and then I'm going to plop that open and get rid of my other 2 pug checks. So here's my build tracker, and I will. It's not the most exciting thing, and it looks ugly as fuck, but it'll be a thing. So let's do build tracker, front end. React practice with a bit of Firebase thrown into. There we go. Let's update that. Cool, and then I'll tweet this out. Working on a build tracker. A bit of React practice, a bit of Firebase thrown into Twitch, TV, BSV, Crames, web dev, React, streaming. Yeah, that'll be fine. I might do a UI. So check this out, right? All right, so here's what's up. I got the code up, and let's the shit slash projects, my Git repos, and then build tracker. Okay, cool. So here's the first one. So I'm gonna do npm start, and this is gonna throw it up in one of my windows. I don't know which one. Probably not the one I want. Probably not the one I want, but yeah, anyway, this is my idea board. Having an idea board is very fun because I have things that I want to do. Like, I want to do a Git basics, right? Like, I would love to do some workshop-y stuff. How to set up a dev environment in general, right? A speaking opportunity about this Give Camp thing I want to do, right? This is cool, but once I... Is this going to actually start? Come on. Okay, that can go away. But yeah, I have all these things like about SQL adding JSON, like JavaScript object notation, like stuff, right? That's a thing. Like, I didn't know that was a thing until recently. Like, I might want to do a talk on that if I ever dive into that. There was this conversation I had about whether WebSockets or AJAX calls, like, what's better? But I realized it's kind of a bit of a difference. Like, it doesn't really matter. Starting the dev server. Wow, my PC is slow as... It's probably the CPU being pegged right now. I got coffee. I'm probably gonna need to go get more here in a minute, to be honest. Come on, please. PC work. All right. Anyway, so unable to open build.js. Not found. What do you mean not found in build.js? Oh, that's why. Yeah, man. Like, I don't... Is this thing gonna work? Okay, there we go. It should work. Hello? Local network. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So this is the most basic dead ass thing ever. All right. So it starts out. It's literally just the to-do app, but with an two extra fields. So, it's so dumb, but it's something. And I'm gonna work on a better design. I just wanted to actually get it working. So the add bill button is literally useless right now. The save button is gigantic, but that's probably fine. So you have the name of the bill that you would want to put in, and then how much it is, and did you pay it this month? That's literally it. There we go. So I add, let's just say, Google Fi. That's about $60 a month. Save, comes up, and I can click to say, hey, it's done. Like, it's done for the month. So what I need to do, so right now, what I think I'm going to end up doing, so let's actually plop this over here and put this here, and then put you away, and then make you a little smaller, because you don't need to be that big. And then, of course, you know, come up with a better name, please. That's my little message to myself. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to have, okay, so each individual bill has a state of completed. So let me do a quick little... No, I got to pay my own bills, and I have a BlizzCon trip to pay for, so sorry, Norm. I love you, man, but nah, nah, man. I didn't reset that, so actually, I should... Ooh, that's actually a really good idea. So when I go to, let's, oh, no. So that's one thing I didn't do. I don't clear out these at all. So on my on submit, it doesn't clear that out. So what I need to do is handle change. So there's a submit here. I'm going to do an internal handle submit. Handle submit equals, and then I want to event, I believe. Okay, no, this is a state, so I don't even need like an event for this. So what's going to happen here is I am going to this dot props dot click handler, this dot state, right? So what this is going to do is the click handler for this, and then let's see, the click handler for this. Where is my bill container? Okay, cool. So I have a handle state that I send it, which is add bill. So I send add bill to this edit that I have here, and the edit is this. And then when I click the button, it reaches up into the container and does this add bill, and it passes the name and the amount, right? And then it creates a new bill. Bruh, I don't know, man. Diablo 4. TLC? What do you mean TLC? Oh, maybe. So what's going to happen here is it doesn't have access to these right here, even though these are going to be like a constant. So I'm going to have to change the state of the edit, right? So it reaches up and it sends the username, or not the username, the name of the bill and the cost of the bill, and then it's completed as false because you just added it. You're not going to have it be completed yet, right? And then it just adds it on there, right? But it doesn't clear it. So I need to do handle submit. So what I'm going to do is this dot handle submit. So I can just LOL, right? And then that's going to yell at me because reasons. So in theory, this should still work. So if I go test, and I go with 430, save. Yep, so that still works, so that's good. Okay, so then what I need to do is I need to do this dot set state, and that is going to take an object. I'm going to put name is equal to null, and then I'm going to do cost is null. So in theory, this should work. Oh, really? So let's say wedding, and let's say $1.90. Save. That did not do this set state. That did not set state. Why did that not set state? Handle change input value. The value should be set to the state name. Why is my value not set? That's, wait, whoa, how is this? I'm actually curious. How is that changing? Okay, let's try a thing here. Something's going on. So this dot state dot name. Actually, that's perfect. Okay, so also I need to make sure that I need to like a handle whether they can add a new one or not. And then editing is going to be another thing too I need to add. Okay, so here's where I'm at. So let's go here. And then let's go name is there. And then let's go just cost is there. Okay, ASD, ASD, save. Of course, whatever. Okay, so that did a thing. So wait, okay. All right, so the value is good. So this is gonna be cost. And then it's gonna be that. Okay, cool. So and then let's do cost. So if I do that, okay. So what that's gonna do is that's going to set the value to always be whatever the state of this is. So this entire container here, this bottom add bill, that has a state of that section of that little component area, and then whatever the name and the cost is will be reflected. Obviously it should be a number, so actually I should do this, and I should actually only allow a number input one way or another, and say if it's not a number, check for type, other stuff like that. That's actually not a bad idea. Okay. So I'll do some stuff here in a second, and then let's see. This is gonna be not verify. Yeah, no, verify. Verify inputs equals. Actually, how do I do that? I want to make sure that this can't be pushed. How do I just did this the other day actually, and I totally forgot how, and I'm not logging into work to look at that repo because I didn't put it on GitHub. I only put it on our internal, and I don't want to remote in. Okay, so let's see, what am I doing? I want to verify that these are full, quote unquote, I guess, like there's stuff in them, and that this is a number, and then if it's not, handle submit, I could just yell at people and be like, yeah, no, dude. Nah. Let's just say validate inputs. Event. Let's just say event. I can't type today. All right, let's do the event, and then let's how do I do it? Actually, I could do a const. How do? I should know these things. So let's just validate. So I would like to say return false, right? So if let's say validate inputs. If validate inputs, I have to do this in a long form. If validate inputs. Then let's bring you guys up here, and then else just for now, it'll do that stuff. This dot set state this will be cost back to 0, and then this dot state how do I send it? I want to send an error error handling type stuff. I can just do cost, and then let's have like an error, let's say error, which means I have to set it as must be I should do validate inputs and then return like a true false, and then just. So I want to make sure it's a number, but I want them to just be. I hate number inputs because they suck. Let's say actually let's do a thing here. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so that's gonna stay a thing. Let's see. So let's say let verify equals validate inputs. Okay, so then that'll be a thing, and then if verify, let's say if verify dot success. Okay, let's hold off to this for a second. And so now what we want to do is bring these up here. Let's see. So I'm gonna put a comment here to figure out verify, check verify status. Yeah, check verify status. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. Check verify status to add bill. And then let's just say this is going to do some stuff. I'll do that in a second. I just kind of want to... Okay, so it clears them out nicely then at this point. So let's add this to a 0. Okay, so... Blah, blah. It's a lot of money, but that's a thing. Cool. And how do I do like a strike through? Oh, I could do a class in the CSS and then give that... It's a bill item. So there's my CSS. Let's get out of here. I have too many tabs open right now. That's an individual bill, and that's a bill edit. So I don't need you right now. So let's go here to the CSS bill item. Let's do a dot strike completed item, or let's just say paid bill. Text decoration. No, that's not a thing. What's strike? Okay, there has to be a CSS property for this. CSS text strike through. Text decoration line through. There we go. Cool. So then, there we go. We got this. We're good. That means I have to do a class name here, and then that would be what's the how do I do this? Oh yeah, I can do this. That's fine. So let's say what I call it. Bill name. Okay, so let's do that. And then let's do this. So bill name and then another set, and then that would be oh no, shit, that's wrong. I'm wrong. I'm totally wrong. That's fine. I need to do in bill itself. There we go. So this completed. So then let's see, let's do it here. So what I'm going to be doing is JavaScripting my way through some stuff and using some shenanigans. So, all right, so that means bill name and bill cost are going to be a thing no matter what. So then this dot state dot completed question mark. If yes, oh, what did it say? Paid bill. Is that what I called it? I called it paid bill. Paid bill, else just nothing. Oh, whoops. Okay, so there we go. So let's try this. Refresh. Aha! Yes. All right, cool. So I can do that. And let's do this, and then it's actually bill cost as well. So if I go all the way over here and then do this, but it's bill cost, do that, and then let's do cost. So then, boom. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, am I great or what? All right, cool. So let's get status, get add, commit, clears edit inputs on new bill add, strike through when paid. There we go. There we go. Sweet, I'm doing things. Things are great. It helps if I actually remember how to do things though. So that's the thing. So pretty much what this means is that it is the JavaScript, this whole thing is a JavaScript bit because I can't just do something like this, like it just doesn't, or like this, or plus this, it don't work. So I have to put it in a template string, which is what this backtick is, and then I have to say, hey, here's more JavaScript inside of this JavaScript, and then give it, so this is just a true and if else. So if this is true, then it's paid bill. If it's false, if it's completed, cool. So that's easy. So what I just do? Okay, there we go. All right, so that's the thing. So what else am I doing? I'm doing. What if I want to get rid of a bill, Bob? I'll do that later. I'll figure out something quickly for that in a second. I want to figure out this validate thing. So let's go with validate, and I want to say. So will this let me just? It will. Okay, so. Okay, so let's do a thing. Let's go a new bill. And then I want to do verify form verified, and then I want to call that false. Okay, so what's going to happen is that this button is going to have another property on it. Okay, so that's a thing. Let's go here, and let's go here, and let's go here. Okay, cool. So this is going to be disabled. This dot state dot, what I call this, what, verify form? Form verified. I'm gonna say disabled. Okay, so form verified is true, else it's gonna be disabled. Oh, whoops, I always forget to do that. So I won't be able to click this for anything, no matter what, okay? So that's a thing. So we're gonna start there. So I can't submit it at all, right? So what's gonna happen is I need to validate inputs. So then I'm gonna set state. So if it's validated, I will change the state. So actually, I don't even need that. I do, because it's message dependent, right? I need to say, hey, you need a name for this bill, or hey, this needs to be a number, or you don't have a dollar amount for this bill. That's the thing. So I have 3 things that I need to do. Check if, actually a couple things. Check if both inputs are filled out. So that's gonna be the first one. So I'm gonna do that first. So that's number 1. Number 2 is going to be check for empty name. So that's gonna be something separate. Okay, so, and then also check that amount, or that cost is actually a number and not empty. number and not empty. So I'll just do that. And then at that point, we're good, right? So that's kind of two things. So let's go with just to make sure they're both filled out, right? So actually, I'm trying to think now. How do I do this? Because I coded myself into a corner, I think. I've done this prior. I feel dumb right now. React, disable form. Disable form button. I get that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that's what I mean, if I'm gonna edit later, but right now I want to just kind of make sure. Okay, so oh, that's what it is. What do okay, that's it. I have to put that in the render. Okay, because it's, yeah, that's right. Okay, so I don't need the validate. I can, so I'm gonna move these here down into the render function. Okay, we'll do that there, and then I'm actually gonna get rid of validate inputs because it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. So let's actually get rid of new bill. See if I, it's fine. It's fine. This is thinking through things is important. So why is oh, that's right. Whoops. It might help if I had like an actual closing bracket for that. Okay, so that's the thing. So, okay, so yeah, okay, it's just a const and it's email password this state. So if I do this, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do, so what this is gonna do, so this is going to be name and cost is equal to this state. So what this does is this actually pulls out. So these are part of an object, right? So it's going to pull out the values under variables named name and cost from the state, right? So this is destructuring is what it's actually called, but it allows you to kind of like pick and choose things from objects. So like this right here, like React has a bunch of methods on it, right? But what I'm doing is I'm extending component, which is pulled from React. It's one of its methods, so it's just kind of a cleaner way to put it. It's kind of like that, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't, but I can literally just do, so if I wanted to say, if I wanted to let initial name equal this dot state, actually no, yeah, no, I could just do name, and then I could reference name for, like, if I just console log name, it would come out as blank. Right? Or if I gave it a name of Nick or something, then it would work. All right. So. Okay, so how does this work? I've done this. So. For now. Yeah, that makes sense. So then I could say const can submit equals, and now what I can do is this ternary name.length is greater than 0, and cost.length is greater than 0. So then this cool thing, so then I can do disabled can submit. So in theory, shouldn't be, and then blah, and then blah. Yep, so then that I can do that. So that's the thing. So what else can I do? I can do multiples of this and make it work. I know it's a thing. Oh. I can literally just do can submit. Will that work? Oh, okay. Whoops. I have to not can submit. Meaning that, okay, yeah, now we're good. Cool. Okay, cool. So that's a thing. So that verifies that. So check for empty name. That's fine. Already do it. And check that number is a number. And cost dot type of. How do I do that? Check type. Because it won't be a strict equals to. Check JS check input is number. There we go. It's actually an old one. And not is nan cost. Is nan is not defined. Of course it's not. Interesting. Let's see. I know there's a way. It's like type of. Cost equals is integer. How do I do this? And let's say cost dot is integer? Is that not a thing? That's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see. I don't want to have to do that. I might have to though. Let's see. Numbers, regular expressions. Cost dot match. How am I gonna do this? Alright, I'm gonna guess if you want to put ASD in your thing, that's fine. Just have to. I'm about to do me some. Okay, let's see. So. I'm about to need me some more coffee. It's 9 o'clock at night, and I need coffee. Alright, JavaScript number is number from string. From input. Would it be and is nan cost? So will that work? ASD, ASD. No! Oh. ASD, ASD. No! Hey, look at that. See? Hey, cool. That's easy. There we go. So that's can submit. So I'm going to actually add a comment for this. Validates that name is filled out and that that cost is a number. Okay. So I need to make sure that's in there for future me. So I don't need. Do I have anything that? Okay. So I don't need that. So that's the thing. So then I clear it. Actually, cost should equal to 0. So why is that? Oh, that's why. It should be initially. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna work on a better design for this too, by the way, to make it less shitty. Yeah, that's the thing. But this is cool. All right, cool. So where's my console? Cool. Get status. Let me move this over actually in a little bit. I know my thing is blocking. There we go. All right, so get diff. It's literally just the isNaN and then the submit. Cool. Git add commit. What's my message? Message is going to be what go brain do go thing go do go do gong do gong. What am I doing? Okay, that would be can only save if. I mean, I should do a. I mean, I'm gonna do like a validation or attempt to do a validation on the back end. I don't know how Firebase handles that stuff, but I mean, I could do a validate thing or a convert to whatever on the front. I'll figure that out. Can only save if save button only enabled when inputs filled and cost is numer. Yep. Whoops. Rip. Alright. So now I want to be able to delete one. Say, I don't want it. I don't want you in my bills anymore. I nixed you out. You're done. Screw you, Electric. I don't need you. So I'm going to have a in my bill container. No. Bill container. So I have add bill. Now I'm going to have remove bill. I'm going to take a bill in. Let new bills equal this dot state dot bills dot map. So this is going to loop over every single one of my bills currently, which is right here. It's the initial state, so this state bills. I could context that in. Figure it out. I do have a context. Hold on. Context. I don't have a context because this is incredibly simple. I should actually work on that. If I'm gonna do some stuff, I need to kind of separate out this functionality. But for now, I don't need to do that yet. I'll do that later. I just need to make things work. Okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm going to remove a bill. Actually, I'm going to console log removing bill and then bill. Okay, and that's going to be it for now. So then I'm going to go into individual bill, which I believe is my 4th tab. So bill edit doesn't exist right now, neither does app CSS. Bum 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 bum. Because this is a table, I think? No, this is a div. I do have grid, I think. Yeah, I do have grid. 3FR, 1FR, 1FR. So one. Wait, what? Grid template columns. How many columns do I have? Where's my grid? Give me like 2 seconds here, because I'm actually curious. My container. I thought this was a grid. Where's my grid at? Bills container. I have columns in here somewhere. Oh, that's a bill item. Oh, my item has it? Okay. All right, good to know. Where is... There it is. So my bill item actually is a grid. So it's 1, 2... Okay, so it's 3FR, 1FR, 1FR. So I can make that... 2FR. Oh, 1FR. Okay, so this is like one fraction. So here's what's going to happen. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go back to that. And then I can put a delete button like next to it, because you're never going to be clicking on this side unless you really want to get rid of it. Oh, actually, no. I could do, but I don't want it close enough. I can do a pop-up and be like, hey, do you want to remove this bill? Are you sure? Are you sure? So then we can do that. So let's do like, say, 1M. Oh, God. Let's not do that. That's a bad idea. Hey, what's going on, IPODK? So right now, if I can do things, is I'm literally doing a glorified to-do app. So it's to track your bills. So essentially, I have these bills every month, and I just say this month, this one's paid, right? So say I paid rent, I need my car and my electric to be paid, and then you say I'm done, and I'm gonna make this prettier. I'm just going for pure functionality right now, but it's literally just a super simple. Did I pay this month, right? I guess a budget. I wouldn't call it a budget planner, but kind of, yeah. I guess you could see it that way. Yeah, just to be like, hey, what did I pay? Because right now I have a calendar board downstairs, like a whiteboard, and I have a list of all the bills for the month, and I just put, here's what it is, here's how much it costs, and then a check mark next to it. And then I'll have like a little, was it different? Like electric, I can't say electric's gonna be $100 every month, like, right? Like our AC was broken last month for a week or two, and we didn't realize it, so it ran constantly, so our bill was higher. But then other months it's lower, right? You know, that's, I'm gonna build that into, I think. But for now, it's just, did I pay it or not? Just to kind of be like, you know, because apparently, so I had my rent check a week ago, ready to turn in. Actually, 2 weeks ago, ready to turn in. Or no, sorry. A week from last Friday, I got it. I never actually. It was in my car, and I didn't pay it. And I thought I paid it, but I didn't. And also, like, where we can put our little thing is, it's not as convenient for me. So anyway, all right, let's go to the bill, and then what I'm gonna do is an icon. So I'm gonna do a span dot icon, right? So let's do this, and then let's just say I don't have any icons. Let's just say delete. Oh shit! No, I don't. Oh fuck. I might have to do an icon here, and then that'll throw everything off. Yeah, that'll throw everything off. Okay, cool. So let's say 20 pixels, just for the sake of 20 pixels. So let's put an X in here. Ooh, yeah, look at you. You're classy. Actually, let's do a P. P? That should have done the thing. Okay, cool. Boom, cool beans. Let's do icon. Let's do a little class up top and call it .icon. And then yeah, like if it's on my phone and I'm like, oh yeah, I just paid this thing, it's like, right? I mean, I probably do React Native, but yeah, just something small and dumb. Just I'm also using it to learn React and form stuff and then other things, and this is interesting. Okay, oh, that's right, I have to do bill edit. So why is whoops, bill edit. So why is this actually doing a thing here? Bill name. Let's just say let's do a P here just for the sake of doing it. I know there's like a free tier of sorts to it, but it also deals with user logins nicely. Worst case, I pay like $1 a month or like $3 a month, you know? It's something that I might use, and if anybody else wants to use it too, yeah, why not, you know? Maybe I could have paid features if I really wanted to. Like, oh, hey, I want to put due dates in there and say, here's where it is this month and stuff, you know? Like, I want to put due dates, and then I want to get email reminders or notification reminders or, you know, whatever. Like, I know Gmail already does this for you if you have email stuff on it, but, you know, if people want it, cool. I mean, I'll just let people use it and say, hey, cool, you know, it's, I don't care. Not that big of a deal. Okay, so this is, let's see, input. Let's do $. That's just as bad. Okay, let's do that. And then the input. Actually, I don't want the input inside the p tag, do I? Or do I? I do. I do. Do I have a class name for this? No, I have an ID. ID is cost. Yeah, no, I need that. Padding, top, bottom, 0, and 5 pixels. Oh wait, I don't need padding. I already, dummy. That's fine. Oh no, I do need that. Not padding though. Let's say cursor, pointer, right? Excellent. So if I do that, hey, look at that. I can push it. I can push it. Okay, we're good. Shit. I know there's like a selection thing. User select none. Is that a thing? I think that's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. Actually, you know what? You're correct. I should make this a div. I should get this too. I should make this a div and then do the P here. Because then I have a container. I'll have to. Let's say. How do I do? Oh, here. Yeah, I just do the thing. I'll make it look prettier soon. I'm going for pure functionality. I appreciate you. I really do, because that makes a lot more sense. Class name is bill cost. That's the thing. Yeah, no, that's fair. Actually, you know what? I didn't even think about that. I'm just a selfish American anyway, so. I heard it's coming home. I just keep hearing everywhere that it's coming home. I just assumed you're from England. My apologies. You did say European, so you're probably probably not English, I guess. I don't know. Depends. No, you did say different. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. All right, that is out of scope. It's out of scope. Right now, it is out of scope completely. But I do like it though. Like that's where having the user login stuff would be nice to say, oh hey, what's your currency? Like, what do you want it to show? Input your thing. Done. Okay. I forgot if Brexit actually went through or not, but that's a whole nother thing. Denmark. Okay, yeah. Nice. Well, it must be early as all balls for you. Jeez. I appreciate you being up early or up late and tuning in and making conversation. It makes us go a little bit more interestingly. Yeah, it's not bad. So, oh gee. Well then. Man, I feel bad for drinking coffee at 9 o'clock. All right, what was I doing? Okay, it's gonna be an ugly input, and it's gonna be a bad time. So we're just gonna deal with it. Oof. Yeah, well, at least you got it done, so that's good. What was I doing? Oh, removing. I was removing. Bill edit is remove. I don't need you. CSS is done. Bill container, remove bill. Bill. Let's see. Where's my bill? Bill, click handler. Click handler. I hate having. I mean, this can't be like the most ridiculous thing, but I wonder if I can make this an object. And say, okay, so here's how this is working. We're doing this. So I'm gonna make this so it's not a piece of crap, even though it's going to look like a piece of crap. So give me just a second. So click handler is gonna be this. Actually, I'm going to do this, that. This hurts me just to do it, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, so let's just say add handler is that. And then remove handler is this dot remove bill. So wait. What was I setting to bill? Hold on. 1 second. Let me undo this just for a second. I still want to like make it nice, but oh, it's bill complete. Oh, okay, yeah, no. My God, I'm an idiot. Okay, all right, let's do this all over again because apparently I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right. Yes, it's gonna yell at me. Okay, let's say complete. Complete handler is this. Please tell me if this is like the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. And then let's say remove handler. God damn, that's dirty. This dot remove. So let's figure this out. Okay, cool. So this should. Where's my console? Yell at me. Oh, that's right. I don't have that hooked up yet. So P icon. Just for the sake of sakes. Okay, class name icon. And let's say on click equals. Okay, so this needs to be this dot. Yeah, it's checked. So this state complete. Hold on. I'm the worst. Do I even use the complete handler? No, I don't. Hold on. So this just toggles itself internally. I'm gonna have to do something with eventually with I'll deal with that later. Okay, so it doesn't even use that right now, so technically this doesn't even need to exist. Okay, so there is, I don't even have, like, that doesn't even exist, so it was in there as a thing, so that's dumb. So this dot props dot click handler. So in theory, this should remove bill. This dot props dot ID. God damn it. Let's try, I have to do that. Now let's try this. Okay, cool. So that works, right? So that's the thing. So I'll take this and then let's say let's call it bill ID. So then that's a thing. So let new bills equals this dot state dot bills dot map, so I can loop over it, and I'm gonna call it bill. I'm not doing semicolons. My life is a lie. Okay, so let's just say console log bill. Yeah, I know it's never used, so... Okay, cool. So that's the thing. Alright, sweet. So... Oh, shit. It should be filter. It's filter, not bill. So filter. So then I'm gonna do logic. That's gonna say return bill if bill ID is not equal to bill.id, right? So if I do that, so it's console log bill just for the sake of doing it. So because I want to just kind of double check. Okay, so it has an ID, a name, a cost, and a completed. Okay, so that's exactly what I figured. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so what's gonna happen is bill ID is not double equals, so that's the explicit, not equal to bill.id. Oh, how do I do the one-liner? I hate it. Return bill. Will it not let me? Return bill ID not equal to bill.id. Bill false. In theory. So then console log new bills. Okay, just get out of here. Is this gonna yell at me? So that should be rent and car. Should be car and electric. Hey, I'm right. That should be rent and electric. Okay, hey, yeah, sweet. So then if I come down here, this would be this dot set state. It's a thing. So it'll be bills. Yeah. Bills, new bills. Do that, put that back. So then car is gone. And add car again and say you're like 450 because you're ridiculous. Yeah. Hey, I can do things. Okay, cool. So let's get rid of that. So that just pretty much says if the bill ID that I'm passing in, like the removed bill, I should. That can be confusing. No. Yeah, that should be okay. Because I only need to pass in the ID to that. Okay, cool. So then let's do get status. Okay. Can now remove bill from list. There is no prompt though. So figuring out how to get a prompt on there will be interesting. And Becca is where's she at? She's probably not at work anymore. No. Fuck! I forgot to get cat litter. Damn it. That's fine. Alright. Okay, so that's the thing. So let's push that up. Git push, GitHub, and master. Let's push that up. I should do this cool thing where I actually get an SSH key on this and then assign it because that would be really smart. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, cool. So technically, basic functionality works in the most basic thing. I don't need the add bill. But I can make this look better. I know I can make it look better. For sure. However, I'm gonna AFK for a minute because I need more coffee. And actually, hold on one second. I'll make sure I would like to time it so that when my wife gets home. I'm pretty sure she's home, so I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go get some coffee and AFK. So, verb. go with a 36. I'm kidding. Let's go up to like a... Everything's so bad. Alright, Burb.
You gave it up before you even tried, before you even gave it a shot. So why should I feel helpless? Why should I feel useless now? So find another way to get into my arms, to get into my heart again. 'Cause why should I feel helpless? Why should I feel useless now? Nobody's ever gonna hold me down. The night is young and we're afraid. Nobody's ever gonna throw me down. There's nothing left you can say. Nobody's ever gonna hold me down. The night is young and we're afraid. Nobody's ever gonna throw me down. There's nothing left you can say. Nobody's ever gonna hold me down. The night is young and we're afraid. Nobody's ever gonna throw me down. There's nothing left you can say. Nobody's ever gonna hold me
Okay, I'm back. I was right. She was home. Let me do it before I kill myself with this. What was that? I was at 20? I was at 20. Yeah, that makes sense. Does that look about right? Yeah, 20 was right. Yeah, we're good. Cool. No coffee break. You don't need to save. Screw you. Alright. Where was I? Could probably, hopefully the volume's okay and you guys can hear me just fine. I'm assuming yes, because I'm loud. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Alright, so I can remove, I can save, I can't edit yet. But I gotta figure out how to do that. That's gonna be, I don't want to edit yet. I want to make it look pretty, but I also feel like I should be able to add editing in there. I'm not sure. Okay. So I can add, I can edit, it clears, or at least resets to 0. What else does it do? And I can complete it, and then it does the thing, and it's just like, blur. Yeah, so it's good. Cool. So I'm gonna make that a little nice and prettier once I get a minute. Once I figure that out. You know what? Let's do a new project here and do a little bit of design work for a second. Okay, this is going to be Build Tracker. I need a better name. This name is crap. In the team library, whatever, it's fine. Alright, so this is Figma. Figma's great. I'm actually gonna turn the music down just a tad. So, because I tend to talk loud anyway in general. So I'm gonna add a frame. And this frame is going to be the build tracker. And this is just gonna be a rough. Just say this. Okay, let's do it here. Let's do a thing. So this frame, I'm gonna rename this to what's it gonna be called? Let's just say build container, right? Just call it a container. And inside of this, I want a title. So I want text. I want to say build container or build tracker. Did I pay my bills? There we go. Let's do and that's gonna be inside. So I'm gonna center that there, and I'm gonna put that at a Roboto. I don't want it to be black, but I also want it to be a little bit. No, I'll figure that out in a second. Where is my font size? 12. I don't want 12. Let's say 24. Let's say 36. Oh yeah, that's right. This isn't very big, so let's just say that, and then we'll center it again. And then let's go with, oh my gosh, shift 1. There we go. Thank you. Let's just do a 4 so that I think everything's going to be like a little bit of a slate-ish looking thing. So then I'm going to have another frame. So I'm going to have another frame. I want to have it draw in here. And then I'm going to center the frame inside there. So if I center that, that's fine. So then I'm going to pull it, let's say, let's do an icon. Where's my React app? Cool, let's go here. Actually pull you down and you're going to magically go giant. So let's go here. And let's just say, let's go to feather icons because I know I can download their stuff. So let's go with remove. So I got square, and then I have a trash. So I'm gonna go with the trash, and then I'm gonna put that in the shit. Let's put it into. I was under projects. There's projects, and then let's just go under. Project icons, like a general purpose project icons. I'm gonna call it trash svg2, right? So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag this trash svg2 here onto this. That's gonna be inside there, so that's great. So I'm gonna be here, you're inside, so that's great. So let's put your stroke over to 4 so it looks like everything else. Let's do you here and over to the left hand side and then knock you over. Well, actually, not bad. Okay, cool. So this is gonna be a frame. I'm gonna put you here, and I'm gonna rename you to be a bill. I'm just gonna call it a bill because that's what it is. I'm gonna keep you there, and then what's gonna happen is I'm also gonna download a check mark from here. So let's just say check. Check with a circle or check with a square. Actually, is there a remove? Because then we can just do circle. Square. Okay, cool. So let's do check square. So square and check square. Cool. So we got those there. This is fine, probably. And let's put check square in here. If I cannot be stupid. Let's put you in here. So then let's vertically center you, and then let's bring you off to the right, because that's going to be a thing. I kind of want to bring this in a little bit, and then center you again, and then let's put you on the right again, and then just knock you over. There we go. I want the entire trash can, thank you. Okay, that looks reasonable. All right, cool. So now let's add a text in here and let's say rent. And then let's put you at, say, like an 18. And then let's put you... Yeah, it's fine. No, rent. Cool. So then let's center you vertically. Cool. Let's give you a nice little kind of a... vertically centered, or horizontally centered, sorry. 4. Okay, cool. Say rent, and then let's copy you over, and let's say you are 750, right? Cool. So let's plop you. Okay, so vertically center you. Cool, so that's rent 850. Cool, so here's how we're gonna do. I need to check the square over to 4 so it's similar. Cool. I want to add some color to this too, but we can see. I could just do this without like any whatevers. But I think I want to do... Oh, actually, let's... All right, so this is the most basic form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a component. So what a component does is this allows for... It allows me to essentially copy and paste this and make another one. And then I can say, give it enough. And then do another one. And then do, say, 4, right? Let's go 4. Cool. So anytime I change anything with the initial, right? So if I was to change this to not rent, everything is fine. If I was to change this to a color of red, everything will change to red, right? Like, it's super cool that I can make these components, but I can also make them like individual things different. So if I do, let's see, I don't want check square there. I don't want check square on this one. What I want is on the bill one. Where's this? I want to have my square. I want to have my regular square. So let's do this here. Okay, right? Now let's change it to 4. Let's put you directly on top of you. Okay, cool. So now what's going to happen is that's there. So now all of them, it can see or not see this, right? So I'm gonna say that bill, you can't see it, right? But with the second one, okay, square. So let's put the squares right here. I just want to make. Will it not let me? Oh, I have to do it in the main. Okay, that's right. So let's put square like just there, and then it changes it in all these. So if I do this here, I do a square here, a square here, and then check. So these two are checked. So then this one is going to be rent. I'm going to change this to one to electric. The third one is going to be changed to say car payment, SUV. I mean, obviously I can say, oh, hey, I want it to be a little bigger. And so, I mean, this is a super small thing here. And then, like, say, electric. Where's electric? Electric here. 132. What's a reasonable car payment? Let's say, like, 202. And then this last one, I'll change this to, say, what else? Let's say credit card. Yeah, that one's fine. And then the credit card payment is normally, like, I don't know, say 150, right? Like you do 150 every month on it. That's your thing. So that way you can do that, hover over stuff. Everything's great. I'm debating on if I want to. What's really sweet though too is I'm gonna check this. So so if I do this and I pop this one just a little bit further down, let me plop this here, right? And then I do this one, and then I plop this one down. It actually has kind of like a in-between looking type dealio. Like, oh, hey, this is going to be this much in between. So it's like all of these are 9 or 8 in between. So I can say, oh, yeah, I want you to be 9. I want you to be 9 in between for whatever reason. And then it gives it more spacing. So then if I really wanted to, I could give it a line here and just be like, what up? And then put you here, and then give you do that. Actually, I could give that where's the line? Let's just say that's a 2. That'd be too dark. Let's say it's an E. Just, EF. Too much. Let's give it a B. Yeah, let's see. That's reasonable-ish. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, this would be kind of cool, right? And then I have that going there. Actually, I could. Let's give it that and then vertically center it, right? So that way it's vertically centered in each one. Maybe that doesn't look that great, right? Actually, no, it doesn't look that great. I mean, that could be a thing, right? You know, just stuff like this, right? And it's really cool. And then I can kind of do that. And then on this last one, I could just make it just non-exist, right? Like, well, there's no reason for me to have one on the bottom. So actually, I think I might. I actually kind of like this. This is actually nice. Might use Feather for this then. I know implementing Feather for React was a pain for a minute, so. All right, well, I have a design. I have some more functionality. And I have a few other things too. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually peace out for the night. That was an hour and a half worth of stuff with about 15. It was about an hour and 10 minutes worth of actual stuff. So I think I might port this over to my YouTube channel, which is Crames12 or Crames on Games. I think I need to change that. But thank you for hanging out. Much appreciated. And I will see you guys. I might stick back for some games later. Probably not, though. Tomorrow I'll be here. I'm going to try to do something Wednesday, though. I don't know. We'll figure. I'll see what's going on with my schedule. But, yeah. So, have a good one, guys. Appreciate it.